AI, child safety, and cybersecurity. Governments worldwide are accelerating efforts to address the growing impact of artificial intelligence, online safety, and cybersecurity. More than 200 researchers and economists, including 15 Nobel laureates and experts from OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google, have urged policymakers to prepare for AI's economic disruption, warning that its impact could surpass the Industrial Revolution while unfolding much faster. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. The European Commission's proposal to introduce age tiered social media access marks a shift from blanket restrictions to graduated, developmentally informed regulation. By allowing supervised, limited use for under 13s and expanding access with age, the plan acknowledges that digital literacy develops over time rather than at a fixed threshold. This approach could reduce exposure to predatory content, cyberbullying, and addictive design patterns during critical developmental years. However, effective enforcement depends on robust age verification technology and platform cooperation, challenges that have historically undermined similar child safety regulations across jurisdictions. India's push for indigenous AI capabilities reflects a strategic recognition that digital sovereignty and security can't be outsourced. IT Secretary Krishnan's emphasis on domestic capacity building rather than sole reliance on foreign AI infrastructure signals concern over data control, geopolitical dependency, and vulnerability to external disruptions. As digitization expands the attack surface across banking, government services, and enterprise systems, the strategy correctly links innovation with security rather than treating them separately. Success will depend on sustained investment, skilled talent retention, and whether domestic solutions can genuinely match global AI capabilities at scale. Let's look into today's headlines. Beta version of revamped IRCTC website goes live. The Ministry of Railways said that the Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation has launched the beta version of its revamped ticket booking website. This marks the first major redesign of the platform in over 2 decades. The new portal is now live for users who can explore its updated interface and share feedback before the final version is rolled out in the coming weeks. The beta version can be accessed through the existing IRCTC website, where a dedicated link has been provided on the homepage. Apple in talks with Prism ML to shrink AI models for iPhone. Apple is reportedly evaluating Khosla Ventures backed startup Prism ML's technology, which, according to the startup, can shrink powerful AI models enough to run directly on an iPhone while using up to 15 times less memory. Prism ML, which grew out of research at a California Institute of Technology, unveiled compressed versions of Alibaba's open source Qwen model. The company said it cut the model's size from around 54 GB to under 4 GB, enabling all 27 billion of its parameters to operate on an iPhone 15 or newer. OpenAI's first hardware device will reportedly be a speaker. OpenAI will launch a portable, screen free smart speaker as its first consumer hardware product. This comes days after Apple sued the AI startup and two former employees of the iPhone maker for trade secret theft. Apple's complaint, filed on Friday, accuses OpenAI of orchestrating a broad effort to systematically acquire and exploit Apple's confidential information through its former employees, recruiting practices, and supplier relationships to accelerate its push into the consumer hardware business. OpenAI's device could open a new line of revenue for the IPO bound company. AWS to expand data center operations in Hyderabad. Amazon Web Services broke ground on a new data center in Hyderabad alongside the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Shri A. Revanth Reddy, marking the continued expansion of the AWS Asia Pacific Hyderabad region. Amazon's expansion of its data center operations in Hyderabad is part of the recently announced $48 billion investment by Amazon in India, of which $21 billion will go towards cloud and AI infrastructure from 2026 to 2030. Through the Amazon Data Center Skilling Program, the company has trained 250 students in Telangana on data center operations. Spotify announces AI voice and text assistant for music, podcast, and audiobooks. Spotify has unveiled a new AI powered conversational assistant that allows users to interact with the streaming service using natural voice or text prompts. This makes it easier to discover music, learn about artists, and manage playlists without leaving the app. The feature is rolling out in beta for eligible Spotify Premium users aged 18 and above on both iOS and Android devices. It currently supports English. The new experience enables users to have back and forth conversations with Spotify directly from the home screen and the now playing view. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow VARINDIA magazine. You can download VARINDIA app from the Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.